the severe dangers that the region is exposed to, starting from the war in Gaza and the developments of the events, in addition to the war in Lebanon and the conditions in Libya and in Sudan. There is a full agreement on restoring stability in the region away from the interference in the state's affairs or any attempt for a conspiracy or creating problems between countries, especially in Gaza. There's an Arab agreement on the importance of ceasefire and delivery of aids, in addition to the release of hostages, the Palestinian prisoners as well. We are all keen on this since the first fight took place on October 7th of last year. In Egypt, we exert great effort in this regard to mitigate the amount of suffering that our brothers are exposed to in this strip that is under siege for almost 4 months now. So all the efforts we exert with our partners and the brothers is an attempt to reach a ceasefire and delivery of aids.
تحريك الموقف وإيقاف إطلاق النار لمدة يومين يتم التبادل يعني 4 رهائن مع الأسرى بعض الأسرى اللي موجودين في السجون الإسرائيلية.
Few days we tried to negotiate on continuing the procedures in the strip to reach a full ceasefire and delivery of aids. Because our brothers in the strip are under a very difficult siege that reach to be a starvation. So it's important to deliver the aids as soon as possible. Again, I'd like to reiterate regarding Gaza Strip, we are against any attempt for forced displacement from inside the strip to outside it, because that doesn't serve the Palestinian cause, and at the same time we try to play our role to reach a ceasefire and save the strip. Action against it. As for the Lebanese crisis, I agree with my brother, the President of Algeria, on the importance of limiting the conflict inside Lebanon and reach a ceasefire until we stabilize the turmoils in this region, and in order to keep things in control in a manner that does not expose the region to a wider war or to wider dangers than comparing to the ones that we are witnessing now. We also agree on the importance of ceasefire and reaching the formation of a government in Sudan to make the matter stable. There is agreement between Egypt and the brotherly state of Algeria and with His Excellency the President of Algeria. We agreed on not to interfere, and we tried to calm down the situation. The same applies to Libya. There should be a national government that is responsible for conducting the elections, and there should be a government that is responsible for the matters in Libya, and we are ready to provide our support to achieve the unity of Libya. This is one fixed principle, which is the unity of the Libyan territories, and the solution has to be Libyan solution, and we shouldn't interfere in the internal affairs of Libya. I'd like to reassure you regarding the discussions between at the level of the delegations and with His Excellency the President were very successful, and the open horizons for cooperation. And Your Excellency, we're very happy with the relation with you and with the state of Algeria, and we are ready for further mutual action and building for the interests of both Algerian and Egyptian peoples. And I'd like to welcome you again here and to welcome your accompanying delegation